Rick, what do you think about Edgar Berlanga against Diego Pacheco? Because I know,
Not happening. Not no sense of talking about a fight that ain't happening. Not happening.
Well, is it? I mean, I already know the answer because I interviewed Keith Conley myself. But like, if they can't do the Canelo fight, Berlanga and Canelo next, like they can't just go fight Pacheco because they're right there in the rankings. I don't understand why they won't just do that fight if the Canelo fight doesn't happen for Berlanga. It's a great fight.
But there's not enough money in the fight to satisfy the Berlanga side, including Keith. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he's invested a lot of money in Edgar over the years.
No, not necessarily.
No?
But no, not necessarily. But it's just that at a certain point, that you're looking for a certain fight for millions and millions, and you're going to come up with a couple million to fight him. It's not worth it.
I hear you. Yeah, because when I asked him about it, he was like just so overly dismissive of that fight. And
right, as I am.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I know Top Rank has that show on May 18th, the Giovanni Santillan versus Brian Norman Jr. What do you think about that matchup, Rick? And if Giovanni Santillan wins that fight, realistically, what are the big fights for
Giovanni? Well, I think that'll be for the WBO welterweight title. I think Crawford will give it up by then, or it'll be for the interim title or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I think? I think that Giovanni's Santillan mops the floor with him.
Okay.
It's not as good a fight as people make it out to be, in my opinion.
Nah, personally, I think Giovanni should beat the brakes off Brian Norman. Brian Norman hasn't really shown anything since he signed with Top Rank. He had a big record from beating up cab drivers in Atlanta, and then he signed with Top Rank. They put live competition in front of him, and he didn't look that good. He didn't look good against Quentin Randall. He didn't look good against Figueroa. So it is what it is.
You got it.
Who do you think is like a realistic big fight for Giovanni though at 147? Because I know he's not gonna fight. He can't fight Boots, right? Because I mean, maybe he's Eddie now, but like
he's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight Boots.
Who do you think he'd fight? Like
I don't think he's gonna fight anybody. I think once he gets the whole of WBO title, he have 3-4 defenses over a couple years, 18 months, 2 years, and we'll see who he can unify versus.
Okay. See how it goes.
Right.
Did you hear? I'm sure you heard about Derek James and Errol Spence splitting up. You got any opinions on that?
Yeah, Errol should pay the guy, and I'm no fan of either guy. I mean, I don't mind Derek, but I'm not. He's not a friend. You know what I mean? But he should pay him. Guy worked. Whether he lost or not, this schmuck lost or not, has nothing to do with it. Derek put the work in. Derek put the time in. Well, you make an enemy out of a guy in your own hometown like that? What a fucking fool this guy is.
A guy that built you from the ground up, taught you everything you know about boxing.
Right. Talk about a guy that might have CT. It might be him.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty
people forget this. People forget this. Derek James was a fighter. Did you know that?
Of course. Yeah, he fought
middleweight. Otis Grant.
Yeah, I forgot who he fought. He had one fight. Not Otis Grant. There was another fight he had. Not Otis Grant. There was another notable fight. I watched it one time, but I can't remember who it was right now. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, Rick, why do fighters get like that? Because I know like Holyfield had a situation like that with Emmanuel Stewart after the Bull rematch. Why do fighters get like that with their trainers? Like they don't want to pay their trainers?
I don't know. It's a mystery. That's the guy who spends the most amount of time with the guy. And, they're the ones that are supposed to be looking out for him, and they do look out for him, then they fuck him. I don't know.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're not making any money, and then when they get to that level, now you don't want to pay what you owe. It's not cool.
No.